Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of Pratham Test Prep. This is your friend Aashish Garg again in front of you to bring some new words with new explanations and a step to make you all a good speaker, right? So, hi everyone. Namaste, Sat Shri Akal, Adab, केम छो केड़ो हाल है सब कुछ ठीक ठाक कुशल मंगल है आपकी जिंदगी में और आशा करता हूं कि ऐसा ही रहे आपकी जिंदगी में हमेशा हमारे साथ हमारे बहुत सारे दोस्त जुड़ गए हैं जो अब वोकैबुलरी की इस दुनिया में मेरे साथ चलने वाले हैं और हम सीखने वाले हैं कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग वर्ड्स और टुडे जो हम वर्ड्स करने वाले हैं वो मैं लेके आया हूं कुछ पिछले सालों के एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन से सो ऑल दीज वर्ड्स दैट टुडे वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग have been asked in some or the other entrance examination in previous years. So today it would be kind of down the memory lane that we are going and we are trying to see the words that have already come and what is the level of those words. You may remember and you may know these words that we are about to do today, but वो कहते हैं ना कि ज्ञान जितना मिले उतना अच्छा और जितना बढ़े वो भी अच्छा. Right, so I have a lot of people who are still joining. I have Mohammad Nes, hi, क्या हाल चाल है? छवि, शांतनु, राघव, अंशिता, पलक, प्रखर, Anmol, Shreya, Mita, there are so many of them that who have joined with me today for this particular live session. And I thank you all that you are here uh, at this hour of the day after studying for hours and hours and hours, and still uh, every time I come and I go on live, you guys are here to support me and you support the channel. You're here, and this love that you shower on me is very encouraging. It encourages me to come live, bring on new words, and spread knowledge little bit that I have. Right. So thank you so much for that. I would also like everybody who are new to this particular session would request you all to please like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel, because if you do that, then you will not miss any notification of the wonderful, wonderful things that we are about to bring to you live on Pratham Test Prep. All right, so without much ado, I think we should straight away dive into the wonderful world of words, isn't it? Right? Mohammed is saying you are motivating us. Thank you so much. If you get motivated and trust me, uh, my only wish to you all who are attending this particular session is always that you end up getting into that dream college and you kickstart your careers with flying colors, right? Once you do that, I will be the first person standing in front of the line applauding your efforts and this dedication. So all the best, and with that particular thing, let's go and do the world of vocabulary. And the first word that we have today is abate. So the first word today is abate. What do we mean by abate? Right, so can you quickly type in and let me know that what do we mean by the word abate? Abate is something to become less strong or decrease, right? So when something becomes less strong or it loses its strength, it decreases, that particular thing is called a bait. So the hurricane began to abate and the winds died down. We know that when hurricanes and cyclones hit the coastal region of any country, be it India or anywhere else, right? So we always, pray that the winds and that sudden hurricane should lessen, all right, so that the effect and people are not affected due to the hurricane. So the hurricane began to abate and the winds died down. So when we say abate, so it's kind of the winds are blowing, all right, everything is flowing here and there, and we want everything to just calm down and lessen, right? So that particular thing or that situation, you can use the word abate. So synonyms of the word could be decrease, subside, decline. These all are the synonyms of the word abate. What are the antonyms? Antonym is to rise, something which is just growing and it grows to a extent that it is devastating, right? So that particular could be the antonym of the word abate. Also, the forms of the word that you can use in writing or in your speech is abating or abated, right? Both these forms can be there for the word abate. I hope you have understood this particular word and you will not forget to use it in times to come, right? So people have given me uh, the answer in the comment section, which is good. Anshita is saying, sir, will call chase rainbows with the help of you. All right, perfectly. Definitely, we will chase rainbows if we are together, right? So, together we will, and we will achieve success in our entrance examinations for sure. Let's go on to the next word, and the next word is deliberate. Deliberate. All right. So, what is the pronunciation of the word? It is deliberate. So, what is deliberate? So, it's an adjective which means to do something with intent or purpose. Something हम बोलते हैं ना कि it is deliberately done. इसने जानबूझकर किया है ये. So that जानबूझकर सोचा समझा move कहते हैं जिसे, उसके लिए हम use करते हैं word deliberate, right? So he deliberately made me fall. कई लोग होता है ना बचपन में, आपने भी स्कूल में जरूर किया होगा ये, क्या कि जब आपका दोस्त चलता हुआ आ रहा है और आपने अपना पैर आगे बढ़ा दिया जिससे वो टंबल होके नीचे गिर जाता है, एंड द मोमेंट योर फ्रेंड फॉल व्हाट हैपेंस, वी बर्स्ट इनटू लाफ्टर. सब लोग हंसने लग जाते हैं ना, राइट? याद आया कुछ बचपन का जो हमने किया था ये जरूर. So that was something which you have done deliberately, right? सोचा समझा move कहते हैं उसको with intention. So that is deliberate. So suddenly वो गिर गया नीचे, which is a deliberate attempt. So synonym, something which is consciously done, conscious, intentional, premeditated. That is called deliberate in nature. So what could be antonym? Something which is accidental. जो सोचा नहीं था वो हो गया, right? So something which has happened accidentally. हम बोलते हैं ना, ओह मैंने ये ऐसा तो नहीं सोचा था, लेकिन ये कैसे हो गया? So उसको हम बोल सकते हैं antonym of the word deliberate. Also, deliberately, as we have used it in the sentence also, could be one of the form of the word deliberate, right? So I hope you are liking this particular way, and you are also looking that if these are the words which were asked in the previous year entrance examinations, so what is the level? It will give you a fair idea about what to study and how to study, right? So please pay attention, and we are going on to the next word. All right, sir, I do know, will we have crash course? All right, so I'll answer this particular question, Priyanshi, towards the end of this particular session. Let's go on to the word. That's the third word for the day. And the third word is egalitarian. The word is egalitarian. So हम बोलते हैं ना, it's a very egalitarian thought. So we use this word to express a thought process, a thinking, that we use it for. The word is egalitarian. So it's an adjective based on the belief that everyone is equal and should have equal rights. हम जब बोलते हैं ना, जब we look for an ideal place to stay, all right, or situation that could be for everybody and everybody is happy, that particular thought is an egalitarian thought. So everybody is equal, everybody should have equal rights, everybody is happy. This all is an egalitarian thought. So a perfect society would be one that is egalitarian and everyone has equal rights. So a perfect society, we want that everybody should be equal, everybody should be happy. There should not be disparities in our society. There should be economies of scale and income. Everything should be there. People who have commerce in class 11th and 12th, they'll understand what I'm trying to say when I mention economies of scale and economies of income. So a perfect society like that, if once it happens, we will be very happy, but it's an egalitarian thought at this very moment. So synonyms, something which is free, classless, equal, and everybody is just living equally with harmony. What are the antonyms? The antonym for the word is repressive. Repressive, where there are, disparities of caste, creed, there is disparities of income, and everybody, there is a hatred kind of a situation. So that nobody wants to live in, everybody wants to be happy. So that could be an antonym of the word egalitarian, that is repressive. All right, so ऐसे ही चलते चलते देखिए हम कहाँ आ गए, और हम आ गए हैं अपने नेक्स्ट वर्ड की तरफ, और अगला शब्द है हमारे पास, वो है flippant. The word is flippant. What is flippant? Let's understand. What is flippant? So flippant is something, it's again an adjective, it's something that you are not serious about. Generally, flippant is used for remarks. So the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you, comment on others, that could be a flippant remark. So not being serious about something that other people think you should be serious about. Like, for example, everybody is talking about and everybody is telling you that please study. वो बोलते हैं ना, आपके पेरेंट्स ने भी आपको जरूर बोला होगा, बेटा बस अभी पढ़ाई कर ले, आगे की लाइफ सेट है, और आपने इधर से सुना और इधर से उसको निकाल दिया. So आपने क्या किया? It is something a flippant attitude, right? So somebody is telling you to do something, but you will not do it, something that is not desirable. So flippant is that. So flippant is आपको कोई बोल रहा है और आप उस पे मुंह बना के चले गए. Mnemonic for flippant is flip मार देना. फ्लिप मार देना. आपको बोला है कि सीरियसली करो और आप फ्लिप मार के अपने फोन पे इंस्टाग्राम चला रहे हो, right? So that is, that could be a mnemonic aid for this. So something that you are not serious about, but you should be. So flippant is that. So the student was flippant about the test and decided to skip studying. ऐसा होता है ना बहुत बारी, कल एग्जाम है या 2 दिन बाद एग्जाम है, और आपको लगता है कि आज करे सो कल कर, कल करे सो परसों, इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है जब पड़े हैं बरसों. लेकिन हमें प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन से बचना चाहिए और अपनी स्टडीज को सीरियसली लेना चाहिए. ये है आज का, क्या कहते हैं इसको, ये है आज का सुविचार. दिस इज द thought of the day, right? So please follow that, right? So next, the synonyms for the word flippant is frivolous, glib, dismissive. Glib हम बोलते हैं ना, glib is somebody who is very talkative, right? And talkative also, but talking nonsensical, right? Nonsense बातें करते हैं. तो इस word को हम याद कैसे कर सकते हैं? Glib को आप याद कर सकते हो lip से. इसके lip पे glue लगा दो. इसके लिप पे ग्लू लगा दो तो ये चुप हो जाएगा. सो ग्लिब इज समथिंग विच इज टॉकेटिव. इस तरीके से आप इस वर्ड को भी याद कर सकते हैं. फ्रिवलस इज समथिंग, यू नो, वो कहते हैं ना इसको, नॉट केयरिंग एटीट्यूड, कि आपको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता किसी चीज से, उसको आप याद कर सकते हैं फ्रिवलस को. What could be the antonyms? Antonym is something which is serious, something which is dedicated, you know, who is perseverant, who's always proper and sincere in his or her studies or actions that he or she is taking. Right? Absolutely. Also, you can use flippantly as the form of this particular word, flippant. All right. So we can also use flippantly for this particular word. Let's go on to the next word, and the next word is jubilant. अगर देखिए, अगर आप अपने parents की बात, if you hear them out today, your future will be secured. Let me tell you that, because the hard work that you're putting it today you will reap the benefits of that tomorrow. All right. And then what will happen? Then you will become jubilant. You will be extremely happy and pleased because of a success. Imagine जो आपका dream college है, अगर आपको वहाँ admission मिल जाए, trust me, when you will be standing in front of the gates of that particular college, you'll have goosebumps. You'll have goosebumps. So that is particular thing is called jubilant. So something which is extremely happy, pleased because of success. Yay, yippee! That is what jubilant is. So when the basketball player made the winning point, the crowd was jubilant, jumping in jumping in ecstasy, right? So person who is very happy, going here and there, right? That is called jubilant. Synonyms: to be proud, thrilled. All right. So ecstasy, जो मैंने आपको भी बताया ही है, that is also a meaning of the word jubilant. Antonym: somebody who is disappointed, somebody who is, you know, sad, somebody who is not so happy because the result did not come as expected. But I am sure कि मेरे जितने भी viewers हैं और मेरे जितने भी बच्चे इस वक्त ये session देख रहे हैं, these people will be coming out with flying colors, and I will have my collars up that these are my students who have made into the best colleges of this country, right? So jubilee can also be another form of the word jubilant, right? And uh, you can use it anywhere you feel that you are very happy or you want to discuss or describe a situation of happiness. That could be jubilant. Let's go on to the next word, and the next word is morose. Oh my God. Too much of morose, too much of sadness, pain, right? Suddenly, when I hear such kind of word, I go on to my Shakespeare world. I've studied from ISC background, and you know, when you study from ISC background, there's a lot of Shakespeare that you read. And in that Shakespeare, there is a lot of pathos, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of pain which we have there. So morose is something which is bad-tempered, depressed, and sad, right? I don't wish that anybody should be sad or depressed or gloomy in tension. Nobody is that. और जब हम morose की बात करते हैं तो मेरा एक favorite mnemonic इसके सामने आ जाता है हमेशा, right? राघव सेठिया ने देखिए बिल्कुल बताया है, जरूर राघव ने ये क्लास में सुना होगा. क्या था वो? आ, 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 कभी खुशी कभी गम. So कभी felicity, कभी morosity. So morosity is something which is sad. So कभी खुशी कभी गम. So गम के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हैं morosity. So just look at that picture, the puppy face. See, I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. right? So after the teacher yelled at the class, the students were morose, right? But don't worry, जब teacher ऐसा हो तो डांट कभी नहीं पड़ती, सिर्फ क्या होता है, समझाया जाता है, right? Yes or no? थोड़ी सी self praise भी कर लेनी चाहिए कभी कभी. So synonyms could be miserable, depressed, glum, right? So that is called morose. Yes or no? So antonym, something that is cheery, right? You are very happy again, you have a big smile on your face and you are jumping, yay. So morosely is another way that you can use the word, or morosity. That can also be another form of the same word, morose, right? Let's go on to the next word, and the next word is, hey, I am a novice. आई एम न्यू. वो बोलते हैं ना, जब कभी भी कोई नया बच्चा स्कूल में आता है, हु इज दैट न्यू किड ऑन द ब्लॉक, राइट? एंड जब ऐसा कुछ नया होता है तो जो पुराने बच्चे होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, वो दे ट्राई टू एक्ट बॉसी. सी, वी आर हियर फ्रॉम very long time, you have just entered, all right, so don't try to be extra smart. I am here, right? So that is novice, right? So someone who has no experience in a skill, subject, or activity, somebody who is an amateur, somebody who is a neophyte. These all could be the words that can be used. So novice is something that is new person of the block, somebody who has just joined. Tyro, absolutely, tyro. And we have remembered that particular word tyro from tricaro, right? So a person who is a beginner. So the novice was training to be an electrician. So novice, a person who is just a beginner, inexperienced, neophyte. हम जो डेब्यूटेंट्स होते हैं हमारे बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में, जो डेब्यूट करते हैं मूवीज में, उनके लिए भी हम ये यूज कर सकते हैं वर्ड, दैट इज novice. So synonyms could be apprentice, rookie, greenhorn. These could be the synonyms for the word novice. Antonyms, somebody who is an expert, somebody who is experienced, somebody who is old hand, somebody who has gained a lot of experience by working over the years, could be the antonym for the word novice. Right? All right. चलते चलते देखिए हम आ गए हैं अपने अगले शब्द की ओर, और वो शब्द है obscure. ऑलराइट, अरे ये तो राइम सा हो गया, ये तो वाली बात हो गई, आई एम अ पोएट एंड आई डिडंट इवन नो इट, राइट? सो हमने बोला यूं ही चलते चलते आ गए हम इस ओर, और अगला शब्द है obscure. Right? So that's an adjective, not well known and usually not very important, right? So something which is hidden, something which is secret, something which is not presented in front of the world, that is something which is called obscure, something which is not clear. So just look at this particular picture here. So the head is under the ground, so that is obscure. Her answer to the question was obscure, and I still had no idea what she was talking about. So her answer was not clear, it was ambiguous, right? So that is something which are the synonyms for the word. So something which is unclear, something which is vague, ambiguous, all could be the synonyms for the word obscure. Antonyms, something which is clear, something which is obvious, something which is present in front of us, that is called obscure. You can use the word with a different form also, which is obscurity. That could also be used in a sentence. All right. Then we have another word which is scrutinize. Scrutinize, under the lens, right? So just imagine you heard the word scrutinize and you have 007 in your head, right? And then you are saying ding 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 ding, right? You know that iconic music of, when somebody is trying to search something. So it's a verb to examine someone or something very carefully. That is called scrutinize. I thought I was under scrutiny when I met my boyfriend's family for the first time. ऐसा होता है ना, पिक्चर्स में आपने देखा होगा ना, कि आज मैं आपको अपने घर पे ले जाना चाहता हूँ। क्यों? क्योंकि शायद मेरी शादी का ख्याल दिल में आया है, इसीलिए मम्मी ने मेरी तुम्हें चाय पे बुलाया है। और जब आप चाय पे जाते हैं तो पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं? अच्छा, काम क्या करते हो? कमाते कितना हो? सो व्हाट आर दे ट्राइंग टू डू? दे आर ट्राइंग टू स्क्रूटनाइज, राइट? कि ये लड़का हमारी लड़की के लिए सही है या नहीं। तो दैट इज कॉल्ड स्क्रूटनाइज, right? So synonyms could be inspect, examine, analyze the situation. And that is particular thing is called scrutinize, right? So antonym could be glance, could be cursory, so, something which is perfunctory. Maybe it's not there. It is just done in a hurried way, right? So that could be an antonym of the word, right? Also, scrutiny could be the word that can be used in a different form of the word scrutinize, but the meaning remains the same. All right, somebody has written, Panchi akela dekh mujhe jal bichhaya hai. Very good. So I have some people who hear retro music, right? So great to see that. All right, so let's go to the next word. And the next word is tenacious. The word is tenacious. So the meaning of the word tenacious is it's an adjective which means determined to do something and unwilling to stop trying even when the situation is difficult, right? So somebody who is determined to achieve something, that is called tenacious. And what better way? Abhi suddenly bolte bolte mere dimag mein aaya. You can remember this particular word tenacious with the help of the movie Tanaji. Tenacious Tanaji, because he was fighting till the end, and in a difficult situation when he has lost his hand, still he was fighting to safeguard the province. Yes or no? So Tanaji, tenacious Tanaji, or you can use it in that reference or context also. My mom was impressed by my tenacity to finish the marathon. All right, so it was good that you wanted to finish it. The things that you have started, you don't want to leave them in between and you want to finish them. So, what could be the synonyms for the word? Synonyms could be resolute, firm, persistent. These could be the synonyms for the word tenacious. What could be the antonyms for the word? Something that you're not sure about, so unsure, wishy-washy is all the antonyms for the word tenacious, right? We are tenacious about our entrance examination and we will pass with flying colors. Absolutely, Priyanshu, you will definitely pass, right? So tenacity, as I've told you, is another form of the same word tenacious, and it means not to give up. All right, that means to be determined. And with this, we come to our borderline and finish today's session, right? So the words that we have done today are abate, deliberate, egalitarian, flippant, jubilant, morose, novice, obscure, scrutinize, and tenacious. Right? So please revise the meanings of these words, synonyms and antonyms of these words, and use them in a sentence. And if you forget any word, do come back and refer to this video. And also, please like, share, and subscribe my video. And please hit the bell icon so that we spread knowledge to other people as well. Right? So, with this, I come to an end of today's session. And this is your friend Aashish Garg signing off. I am sure that you have learned something good today, isn't it? If yes, please show me some love by commenting once the video gets uh, we end the video. Please comment below in the comment section, and I would love to see your wonderful comments once I am done with the video. Somebody is asking me, I even have the same doubt. What is okay? Flippant, as I told you, an antonym of what, Anshita beta? Right? So, okay, so for the crash course, if you guys are still not enrolled with us, please enroll yourself with us as soon as possible. And we are starting with this crash course really very soon. We will be having a webinar next week, all right, where we'll be telling you about the do's and the don'ts and the dates when we are starting off with our crash course. We'll begin our crash course in a week's time. All right. So next week, please make sure that you attend those webinars that are aligned for you. And let's kickstart our journey to success for our entrance examinations. Again, this is your friend Ashish Garg signing off. गुड बाय, शब बखैर, शुभ रात्रि, हंसते रहिए और मुस्कुराते रहिए.